Good morning, optimists. Today is Tuesday, August 20th, 2024, and the market's kind of ripping this morning. I haven't taken any trades, unfortunately, but I did set up a new Top Step evaluation account. So I'm kind of figuring it out right now. It is basically TradingView, but there are a couple little quirks to it, as with most systems that build their system on TradingView. So I'm kind of learning those quirks right now and figuring all that stuff out at the moment. What's up, Kevin? Good morning. So I'm working on putting that together, and I've got most of my indicators set up on the new charts. I'll just show you what I got so far. Here's the Top Step X account. Now, some of the things I'm trying to figure out is when I go to the... Oh, there you go. Oh, I didn't have that option before. Apparently 10 seconds doesn't exist. I wonder why I can't have 10 seconds. I can have 5. That's weird. Yeah, when I go to the seconds, I can get 1 second or 5 seconds or 15. So you guys know I like to trade on the 10-second chart. I may have to just adapt it for the 15-second chart, but I used to trade on the 20, and there was some inaccuracies to it that I didn't really like. So that's definitely one thing. I'm trying to get a 10-second chart here. Not sure how I just got that menu just a second ago. All I did was click it. The other thing I'm trying to figure out is I couldn't find a Bulls Bears one, but maybe I'm looking for the wrong thing. So I was looking for a Bulls Bears volume indicator, and I'm looking for a TTM squeeze, but I don't see a TTM squeeze on here or anything remotely related to it. I'm sure that it has it. It's more or less like a Keltner channel, but it's a Keltner channel that's broken out into bars that goes down to the bottom here. So if anybody knows about that, let's say the market is ripping. I'm missing a lot of it, and that's really kind of annoying, but they do have Chaikin volatility. Tanya, I know you like using Chaikin. But I was kind of going through these. I don't really know what every single one of these is. Like, I don't know what envelopes is. But I'm really looking at hitting no sure thing. But I'm really trying to find the TTM one. That one's probably the most important. I found a momentum one, but it's just like a line chart. And that's really what the TTM squeeze measures, is that momentum. So the other thing that I can't seem to quite figure out is I don't see a way to add trades from the chart other than right-clicking, and I get this menu. So I just want to be able to like click a bar. It could just be this plus sign here. No, that's a horizontal. That's a drawing. So these are the things I'm trying to figure out right now with this. I just picked up a 50K account, and I gotta say I'm pretty impressed by the pricing right now. I got this account for like $39, which is a 50K account for $39 is crazy cheap. Like that is way below what everybody else is selling for. Like a 50K account at Elite Trader Funding, the cheapest I think I ever got that was $49.50. And $39 is like at Apex is pretty much only when they're running their like super special deal. Trying to learn how to read it better. The Chaikin, I tried it out. I didn't really quite understand it. By the way, if you guys take a moment to hit that like button, I really do appreciate it. It just makes it so that we can actually get out to more people. So that's what I'm trying to figure out is how to make the... I guess I don't need all these price indicators here either. That's actually gonna kind of annoy me. What the heck is this moving average down here? It's like a light blue one. Not my 35, because that's way up there. Volume 9, 12, 35, 50. Can't be my 26. What the heck is that? Oh, it's the view app. We're gonna edit that. So y'all are hanging out with me on my journey to get this all set up. Make this thick. Okay, there we go. I want a brighter view app than that. Is there a way I can just make my own color? Oh yeah, right there. Still too dark. There we go. All right. Market's kind of ripping right now. Probably adjust these out. I don't need the DOM to be this big. I get a little bit more chart size here. I like that I can just drag these. That's quite nice. They have a trade copier built in. I'm really kind of impressed with all the features that they added to this on Top Step here. They added a lot of cool stuff. Well, that actually gave me a lot more chart space. So they added a lot of cool stuff. They have a built-in trade copier, which some of the other ones do as well, but they're kind of janky. This one actually looks like it's purpose-made, which I think is really cool. They have the balance and all these other things up here. The other thing that's really cool about it too is it's not an intraday P&L. So if you get an intraday loss, you can still come back from it, which I really like about the accounts as well. It's where your P&L ends on the end of the day. But really, I'm kind of messing with those, dealing with those two things, trying to get those other two things to work. Three things really, because I'm trying to figure out how to just be able to click like buy ask. I guess I got buy market, sell market, join the bid, join the ask. Okay. No active position. And then I believe my we've got brackets in here called risks and profit. So like, how can I get like a list of like to where I can save like multiples? You know? Back to the chart. Oh, it's gonna like reload the whole chart. Weird. So, y'all are just watching me fiddle with this. Definitely not easy to use. Oh, the Chaikin? Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm gonna jump over to our paper trading chart here, which is freaking out. Look at that. What the hell? Yeah, I'm gonna have to close this. Here, actually, let's try going to a different chart. Maybe it'll fix it. That was really weird. Yes, where we want to be anyway. Definitely got a nice rip at the open, and continuing to rip. Yeah, I'm trying to get this indicator and this indicator, as well as a 10-second chart. 15-second, I guess will do, but it's not what I want. I'm gonna buy the ass right here. Could just be the end of the move, but Missed it. Looking for a retest of this high. Kind of looks like we might fall back down to VWAP, but we'll see. I wonder if I can get this in a desktop app. I don't have my my TTM indicator, so it's really difficult to kind of. I think I rely on that quite a lot. So just to see momentum exactly as I intend to see it. There's our sell, but no fill. There it is. All right, 200 on that one on the paper. But yeah, this is what I'm really trying to get here. So I think I'll buy another monitor here shortly. Time to upgrade the setup. It's been time for a long time, but I'm just not taking action on it because I need to rearrange my whole desk, but I think I'm ready for that. Yeah, so in my funded account, I would probably walk away with about, like, I think today would be a good day to push. I'd probably go for about 450, maybe 500 on the day. Kind of looks like we have enough flow for that. New high up there. Is that a new high for the ES entirely? Hang on, I gotta see this. 1 year. High of the year is 57.21. I might turn this off. If I can remember how. There. Don't need all those on there. It'd be nice if I could just get it there with the little diamonds that show up. On the daily chart, looking pretty bullish. We've got the high resistance up here, but we broke through that other resistance that I drew the other day, like a week ago or something like that. We broke through that resistance there. Next area of resistance is the high at 5,700, and we're on a new rip after this massive pullback. But you can see why the TTM indicator is so valuable. I mean, like, look at this. Just on the daily chart here, predicted this entire drop just by watching the TTM. And you could see, and the same thing goes from back here. You had the red switch here, and then you could see that we had this one bullish day, and then it was like, okay, we're about ready to break out. So you can really plan your trades almost in advance and know when the bullish and bearish days are coming. But we're almost at the highs of the ES, like the straight up highs of the ES. I'll probably send a support ticket to Top Step to try and figure out exactly how to set those things up. So get some pullback off the high, which is to be expected. We may have sort of a grinding motion up here now at this point. Took another long, still very bullish on the day. There you go, another 200. Took a long off that pullback. Still seeing more buys than sells on this doji at the top. I'd be worried people are going to take profit a little bit here. But even on the 1 minute chart, you could see that we got this 5200 cross. I think this bullish breakout is just beginning. We may see a lot of volatility in the near term. Took another long. Don't know if I'll regret that. I may actually take small profit on this. Yeah, I did. Just took $100 off. It is sort of forming a flag, but with the doji at the top, it never really gives me confidence for an upward move, even though it looks like it's going to break upward. Doji's at the bottom, however, or the bottom of a move, that's a little bit different. As far as our volume is concerned, volume's dropped off quite a bit. There's really not very much volume in here that's making all these moves happen. One of our biggest volumes here was this candle right here, but the rest of the candles, if you really look at them, they're like 1600, 1900. This one was big at 39, but almost everything is like 2300 to 2500 or so. Even a couple like 1700s in there. Flag at the top with that doji, and then this one here. This actually looks like this could break even bigger. TTM, where does it actually read it? TTM's up at 4.5. So this isn't even extended. I would consider this extended once the TTM gets to like 7. Maybe like 5.5. Right on. I started drinking loose leaf tea. It's nice. But it's kind of weird not having the tea bag in there. Big sell-off. Wow. Okay, cool. This was actually what I was hoping for to happen, so this is a good thing. Sell-off from about 43 to 37. It's not even that big. Like, you really think about it. Like, some of the volatility that we've seen over the last 2 months, like, that's not even that big of a sell-off. Might buy this dip here. Yeah, I'm doing it. All right, my goal here is to get out at the top of the moving average, the 9 moving average at 5 ticks. Maybe I should have kept it on 4 ticks. I'll go back to that. Because we're seeing good, like, a lot of momentum, but not massive moves outside of this one. All right, got 4 ticks off that, up 650 on the day in paper. And I'll learn how to use my Top Step account so that I can actually trade awesome days like this. But if the market is, wow, we're only up 0.15%. So really the market's somewhat flat, frankly. This is a reversal move on the pre. So with that much momentum, we're still relatively flat on the day. 0.15%. I really don't consider it to be a trend until we get to about a quarter percentage. So like 0.25, 0.2. That's really where I start seeing the trend on the day, because once we're at like $8 or something, not enough to really make a what I would call a trend. Obviously, we've got this trend here on the 1 minute chart, and we have the trend that's been showing up over the last couple of days, coming back from last week's very weak week. Did you like that? All right, 5 minute chart here. We do have a new TTM candle over the last 10-15 minutes, and we're coming into 7:05-ish. Wow, my wall clock is 5 minutes slow. I wonder if I need to change this battery. That's way slow. I'd be looking up there like it's like, something useful. But it's like, it says 7 o'clock up there, and it's 7:04.5. TTM pulling all the way back to 1.8. You don't really want to use the, I don't really want to have to like jump back and forth between this and Top Step. So got to make sure that I find some way to get that on there. Yeah, down she goes for sure. All right, so we're up 650 on the day in paper. We do have this pretty large pullback here, and I could actually see this pulling all the way back to the 50 potentially. I honestly would be looking for a trend reversal. So I'd be looking for a reversal down to a red and then to yellow and then back up. That would be ideal. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's what we're going to get, but that would be ideal, because what that's really going to do is that's going to give us the ability to be able to time this entry to have it have a nice move up. So that's really what I want to see, which would be a pullback more than likely to about the 50 or possibly the VWAP, although VWAP brings in a lot more risk. So this honestly looks like a decent buy right here. I'm going to give it a shot. I know I'm buying against my strategy here. The idea here was to look for a bounce off this. And I think that it may end up going against me. But you can see these up wicks here. So I'm only going for 4 ticks. Pretty small trade. By the way, Top Step has no trading fees. I didn't know that. That is definitely something that is new to me anyway. And I was like, no way, dude, no trading fees? That's crazy. So we did get that trade up 850 on the day. I kind of like taking this 4 contracts. I may edit my strategy to do that, because to get $200 a trade is pretty nice. Obviously, I need to manage my risk a little bit better if that's the case, but 4 contracts, I mean, to go for 4 ticks seems pretty reasonable. I used to do 5 back in the day, but I didn't like the drawbacks, like the pullbacks to it. Here's the red. This is what I was looking for. So we want to see this go red for a couple of candles. I'd like to see it for like 3 candles and then switch back to yellow and rip on up. 9 is below the 12 moving average on the 1 minute side, so I think this has a pretty good chance of dropping. Especially if we get that 9, 12, 26 crossover to the downside. I think this has a decent chance of dropping down to about the 50 moving average, just right there at 35. So about $3 drop. We'll see. Right now, it's too risky to go either direction for me. Although I'm tempted to short this. Double doji at the bottom. That would be a buy indicator for long. Even after funding? What do you mean? I'm not. I'll have to route back to what it was that you were talking in reference to. So let me know what you mean by even after funding. All right, gonna buy the ask here. I'm looking for that reversal. Actually, you know what? I don't want this. Let me cancel that. Oh, too late. I'm already in it. All right. So we'll just place a sell order at 4 ticks. The original plan was. The reason why I didn't want this trade though was because this 9 and 12 and 26 are just too close together. Although TTM does look like we're setting up for a switch, the chart really does look like we're switching up, like for an uptrend. But with the moving averages where they are, I just don't feel comfortable necessarily with this trade. So I might try to take it out with a tiny profit. Sort of like just hovering there. Yeah, we're gonna cut that. Depends on when it'll let me out, but if this was a funded account, it would have let me out probably $300 ago. There's the drop. That's the drop that we were looking for. No fees for Top Step. Yeah, no fees on trading on Top Step's evaluation. I don't know for the funded account. I still have more rules to review and whatnot. So I'll go deep into those into all that information here today. But no fees on the evaluation account. If there is no fees in the funded account, dude, that's a deal of a lifetime. Especially the fact that they're $40 for a 50K account. I mean, come on, dude. You can't beat that. Nothing's beating that out there in the market. So no fees and $40 for a 50K account that allows you to have 5 contracts with a $2,000 drawdown. And also, like even if you happen to hit your intraday P&L stop loss limit, you still have an opportunity to come back before the close. And so if like they even outline that in their training video where it's like if you drop below your trailing loss and midday and then you're able to bring it back up, then you'll end up wherever you end up on the day. And so I personally think that's actually pretty crazy when it comes to um, when it comes to just the offerings that are out there in the market. Big sell off here, up 500. We took a $350 loss on that trade because it wouldn't let me out. You know how TOS paper trading is. Um, like we tried to cut that when we were down $50. So all right, I'm probably gonna go ahead and stop it right there, and I'm gonna use this time to learn TopStep. To really learn about that. I used to have an affiliate link at one point in time, but I actually don't know if it still functions. Let me check that out, see if it does. But they have an awesome deal right where it's like if you happen to use a affiliate link, you'll get a coupon code that will take off 20%, which will allow you to actually get like a 50K account for $40. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't really know if I have that. Yeah, I'll have to locate mine and then hook you guys up with it. Yeah, and I'll figure out on the fees while trading in a funded account. So, because that obviously makes a pretty big difference. But no fees on the evaluation account, which should make it easier to earn funding. They also have something inside of TopStack X as well that I'll show you, which I think is pretty cool. If you go to the settings chart, you can actually put a daily loss limit. And what this will do is that if you go past this, it'll just block you out. So here's what happens. So you can make it automatically liquidate you. You can make it automatically liquidate you and block you from trading for the rest of the trading day, so that you protect yourself from yourself, which I think is crazy awesome. I think that's so cool. Nice hotkeys. Okay, cool. Charts and data. Yeah, so I definitely have like I said, they have a copy trader built into the account, which I think is also really cool. So I'm pretty excited. I'm honestly pretty jazzed on what they offer, because I've not seen a lot of these features at other companies. So and for the price that they're offering at, that they're really, in my opinion, kind of beating the market. They're pretty competitive. So I'm gonna explore it a little bit more, you guys, and once I do, I'll come back and report to you my findings, and we can talk about it then. So we'll talk about it tomorrow. But yeah, if y'all could take a moment to like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. We definitely want to get this channel out to more people. Um, I know I spent I spent all of 2022 growing this channel, and streaming every single day, and had to take about a 9 month break in October of 2023, and so I really want to be here a little bit more. Um, but we're just going to keep it simple. We're going to start with the trade stream, and then we'll expand from there. First things first, though, is let's get this out to more subscribers. If we can get up to 500, like we're only 39 subscribers away from that. So, share this channel with other people. Um, Let them know that, hey, this is a place where you can actually get questions answered. So, all right, y'all. I'm going to jump off here. There are links in the description to Apex Trader Funding currently, as well as Elite Trader Funding. Elite Trader Funding will hook you up with whatever the best deal is right now. I believe it's at least 25% off when you use my link. And then Apex is currently offering 71% off. So you guys can always grab that and get started in your own prop firm journey and trade with somebody else's money. It just makes a lot of sense, because if you're actually to come into the market with like 5 grand or 50 grand of your own money, um, you know, and you're gonna learn, there's a large chance that you'll end up losing that money. On top of that, uh, like it just makes sense to spend $50 to get access to 50,000, and trade with somebody else's money. It just makes a lot more sense, and they get something out of it too, because they're able to trade copy you in the market as well, so they're able to profit from your trades. That are able to profit from your account, and so everybody wins. It creates a win-win scenario for everybody involved, which is the best way, in my opinion, to do business. So, yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here. Thanks so much for hanging out. Check out the links in the description. Join us on the Discord community, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.